This little lovey face is Molly. I'm going to do the Who's the Boss exercise for Molly. Let me lower that so you can actually see her. Who's the Boss exercise it's not an exercise that I invented. And somebody told me it was called cradling, which I appreciate. I'm knowing anything that I didn't know before. I am an eternal student. And I love that. But I call it Who's the Boss because for most of my people, they have not handled as many dogs as I have, or the person who knew the cradling word probably. And so Who's the Boss just puts it right in their head that I'm just trying to establish the humans in the home as the boss. So this is Molly. I love to meander a bit with conversation or my monologue because I want you to see how laid back my puppies are when they're in my lap. They are crazy hoodlums, or can be, when they've got the zoomies and when they're playing. But my puppies understand they're not the main show when they're in my lap or they're on a leash by me. They sit or lay down. And they do it from a very young age. I established our relationship very clearly and intentionally very early. So the Who's the Boss exercise is for every human in a family. You take a puppy and it should be reclined. It should be on its back. It could be on a lap. You could do it this way, although I don't usually do it this way. You could put it this way. I don't really care what works for you. If you have children, it is best if the adults are involved. And sometimes a child is worried about a dog, so let the adult do the handling and the child is just present. Sometimes the dog is on the child's lap. Sometimes the dog is on the adult's lap. Whatever you need to do to get everybody comfortable and on board with doing this exercise. And it is simply putting the puppy in a submissive position, which is on the back, and touching him everywhere. And this is a live baby. So if she wiggles or jumps around or does something, it's okay. I would prefer her to do these shenanigans now so that I can show you how I deal with it. So if a puppy's really wiggly and it looks like we're just not going to get a calm exercise done, look for little successes. Put the puppy on its back and put your hand here. Your hand on the chest, under the chin. That puppy cannot bite you. I'll hear from people saying, oh, my puppy's biting me or my dog's biting me. Sometimes it's a puppy that I've just sent. Sometimes it's a dog that they have just not done anything with for several months or even a couple of years, and then they're surprised that the dog has decided what the relationship is, and it is not this relationship. So I usually hold the legs, hold anything that could be scratching. Prevent yourself from getting injured, and if this is all you succeed, this is all the success that you realize the first time, that's okay. So ideally, the puppy's laying down, you touch it everywhere. I mean every toe. So if you have to count the toes with your kids, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 toes on the back foot. I feel the foot pad. I feel up the ankle. Make sure this moves. And I'm very gentle, and I move the leg the way it's supposed to move. The knee, and make sure this leg moves the way it's supposed to move. I do the same thing on the other side. Move the leg the way it's supposed to move. And I've gone across on the belly to make sure there's nothing there. You want to make sure that there's nothing poking the puppy. There's no grass. There's not a twig. There's nothing. Now, she thinks it's over, but we're not quite finished. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4 toes, move her legs, go up her belly to her chest. And if a puppy needs to be readjusted, okay. I check under the neck. I check there. Let's see, I'll go to her right leg, front leg. I feel her elbow, her wrist, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoopsie, 5. I do not take dew claws off. So there's that one. Go across to the other foot. And I'm doing the entire exercise with this puppy, so this will be put up on YouTube. I have got I think 90 videos on YouTube now. And they're mostly me showing puppy parents what their dog is doing if their dog is in foundations training. Every single video might have a little snippet that would be of value to someone. So go over to Puppy Perfectionist on YouTube, it's public, and look at my videos. And there are 90 of them, I think. I wanted to make sure I populated it with a nice chunk before I announced it. Some videos, you can look at the amount of time that they're watched. Some videos have been watched over 24 hours worth of watching. Oh, no, I'm wrong. One of them is 23 days, I think. It's been watched 23 days of little minutes. That's crazy. Okay. So anyway, Puppy Perfectionist, subscribe to it, and I'll put more stuff on there. I'm looking to populate it not just with these personal videos for each puppy parent, but maybe some more instructional stuff. So go up the puppy's head, mouth, check their teeth, open their mouth. A vet's going to do this. A groomer's going to touch your dog's ears. A groomer's going to touch your dog's head. A groomer's going to touch your dog's chest. The vet's going to touch your dog's chest. Turn the puppy over, touch the back. Feel those little shoulder blades. Feel that little spine. Go all the way back so that there's nothing different from day to day. So this is Molly, and I will do the other 3 puppies in the test litter, and each one of them, I hope that I add a little extra something to benefit people. And this is already 7 minutes. So Molly's people, take a look at this and make sure the kids see it, and watch the other videos, because there might be a little something in those other videos that would help you.